Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is John and I'm happy that you are here today. This one will be very brief. I've not been very active on Village is Amazing as I'm also working on my other channels and also busy here earning a living. As you know, sometimes I do dashing here and there. And today it's not about dashing. Today I'm talking about finally the ungrateful aliens are being served karma one by one, and it's satisfying, or rather. Have you seen the way that joy when you see justice being served eventually? Because I've always been wondering how is this thing going to go on? How will such behavior be accepted or even be accommodated on this platform for that long? So it doesn't make sense that people have been feeding their families, have been enjoying life just by tarnishing another person's name. So the other day or yesterday when I heard that one of the broadcasts has gone underground or has traveled to the Mars or the moon, so I said, finally, Marwa is getting justice. Because these are people who have been playing Marwa's videos from the beginning to the end. Somebody starts a live chat or a live stream and then plays Marwa's videos and talking negatively about Marwa. So they'll play Marwa's video a little bit, then they talk for some time. Then play Marwa's videos, then they post, then they talk a little bit, then in that way until the end. Then you wonder how that one is his own content. That's not creation. That's not being creative. So I was wondering if that was going to be sustainable and that behavior would be condoned or accepted in this YT space for that long. So finally I can see justice being served to people who have been ungrateful, because these are people we saw them going to Marwa seeking support from Marwa's village. They literally went to Marwa to ask Marwa to help them. Then they turned their back, and then again they start now tarnishing Marwa's name, calling them all kinds of unpalatable words. You see? And then at the end of the day, they are so happy to go and cash in those dollars. That's not how life is. You cannot hurt someone else so that you enjoy. All of us can enjoy by being good and fair to one another. So when I heard that some of these channels are going down one by one, I said, okay, so finally justice is being served, which should have happened long time ago. You cannot be playing someone's video from the beginning to the end and then just interjecting with a few words, and you are playing someone's video. Then you take all the views and then you leave the owner without the views, because you literally played the entire video in your show or in your live stream. Then you rejoice and say, you see, he's going down, he's not getting views. Now karma has been served. So this man, the owner of the podcast, if he has been depending on podcast for a living, which I guess so, now he better start looking for work elsewhere. Because if he starts a new channel, the same karma will follow him there. Because if you are going to talk rubbish in a new page again, talking about someone negatively, tarnishing people's names and using their videos, the same karma will follow you there. And Marwa said, the other day he said that now I have a family and I have to protect the reputation of my family. And now you can see the results. It might not even be Marwa. It could be a friend to Marwa who did that. Because even me, myself, at some point, there's a time I was so angry with one of the reactors who was really tarnishing the Marwa's mom image. And I also tried to see if I can do something about it, because it was not fair. It was not fair. So for this instance also, this one which has gone underground, it could be someone else, not necessarily Marwa, but it could be somebody who supports Marwa and who sees that there is injustice here. So the others, I understand, have gone also to hide mode. Is it hide mode or safe mode? So they are going to their channels and they are putting the videos on private type status instead of public, so that we don't find them. You see, so that's good. That's a sign that now this YT space is going to be sanitized. People should earn a living in a fair manner, not by tarnishing people's names. So I'm happy that finally Marwa is getting justice, because you cannot tarnish somebody's name, someone who helped you, someone who held your hand. Then my accent is crazy. Your hand. I'm almost saying and the other hand. Crazy. My accent is always like that. So it's really I would call satisfying to see that at least karma is finally finding these people, because we expect now people to be fair. Don't talk about people or malign people's names or damage people's reputation without evidence. Someone just wakes up in the morning, and because he or she doesn't have a content, thinks of what to say about somebody negatively without proof. You see, that's now about, they think that's being creative now. They know if you say something negative about people will run to your channel and say, hey, what's that? You see? And then because they knew they will go unpunished, they were joyriding. They were living in they didn't care. And I know the rest are worried now, because one of the leaders of this gang is down. You see, they are now looking everywhere for the podcast where it disappeared, but they'll never find it. And I can assure you now, this one, there'll be a follow. There'll be others will follow. Others will follow, because this behavior should not be accepted, and the YT space should be sanitized. People should behave. Do your content the right way, not by tarnishing people's names or damaging other people's names. Just do your content, even if people don't watch, even if people are not watching. One day, some people who like what you do will come to your space and support you. So you don't have to put down another person so that you can grow, or you pull someone who is up there to come down so that you can go up. Everybody is different, and the timing for everyone's success is different. So all we need to do is to just be human, fair, and be passionate with what you do, and you'll succeed. So I saw the other day also people are trying to make Dimwango look bad against her Jamaican supporters or the Jamaican people, because of some strikes which were some of the creators got. But you see, at the end of the day, even if you are even if you are a positive reactor, it doesn't give you authority to place another person's video from start to the finish, or in a way which the YT doesn't allow, rules doesn't allow. So even if you are a positive supporter, it doesn't mean now I have a leeway that now I can get Marwa's video and I play from start to finish because I'm supporting him. No, I don't have a right to play Dimwango's video from start to finish because I'm supporting her. No. So even if you are a positive supporter or reactor, or whatever you want to call it, you still have to have a fair game. You don't use other people's that's manipulation. That's actually manipulation. You cannot say now because I'm supporting you, I'll use your videos the way I want. That's manipulation. So still, as supporters, we have to be careful. We also have to be careful. You don't have to use other people's because that's not fair. In fact, if you do that, it's questionable. Your support is questionable because you are denying that person views because you are playing their videos in your space or in your platform. You see, I know this video will be shaking a little bit because my AC is on. It's hot out here today, but I had to do this video. Okay, so be warned, the people who have been using Marwa's videos unfairly and then calling him names, and they think that they will get away with it. Your days are numbered. For those who rush to delete to hide their videos, the best option is just delete them because karma will find you eventually. So these are the new developments which are exciting, and I think sooner or later this YouTube platform will be safe, well sanitized, and a fair platform for everyone with no funny shenanigans and ill will from some weird people or people who don't wish the best for other people, or they are not happy when other people succeed. All right, guys, that was it today. It was just the fact that karma is finally finding the culprits who have been hiding, the same way Trump has been saying aliens. I think this one has been YT aliens who have been hiding. They are getting deported to mass, and that's why the channels are just going underground one by one. So let's be fair. Just do your thing. Stop feeding your family using by damaging someone's name. You can still make a living fairly by just doing your thing. Don't be jealous. You see someone has succeeded. You used their name at some point. Then once you grow, you start calling him names, all sorts of bad names. All right. It's always satisfying when you see karma being served in that manner. I hope that podcast never surfaces again. See you guys. Bye-bye.